right, all right, all right. Welcome, YouTube family, to an interview. As you guys can see, he went from cooked to decooknified, uncooked. You know what I'm saying? Shredded, upper chest popping, shoulders popping. So before we get started, go ahead and introduce yourself to people who may not have seen your transformation or don't know anything about you. Introduce yourself.
My name is Amin. I was pretty cooked till I met till I met Luther, and yeah, man, it's been a crazy, crazy, wild journey.
All right. So before you started training, what was like your fitness level? What would you say your fitness level was?
Okay, so here's the thing. I've always played sports since I was at a young age, so I was pretty athletic. But all throughout high school, even a bit after high school, like in university. But my issue was I always yo-yoed. So I would gain weight, then I drop it, and then I would gain it again, drop it, gain it again. I never was consistent. So I can't really, it was always up and down, if that's the answer you're looking for.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, yeah. It makes sense. And like as far as like your physique as well, and like your fitness level in the gym as well, like before you started.
Before I started, well, yeah, I was pretty overweight. Uh, but the good thing is, like, you have muscle memory, so I never really struggled getting back into it. Uh, my main issue was just sticking to it and being consistent. And obviously, the part you helped me the most was the nutrition. And I guess I want to say differentiating between weight loss and fat loss, because that part for me was the game changer. Because most people will just step on the scale and they'll just get disheartened because they're not losing the weight. They're not losing the fat, but they see they're losing weight, and that's what contributed to the yo-yo effect that I always had issues with, because I would get lean at some point, and then I wouldn't get to the point where I want to see my abs, and I just get flustered and I'll just get fucking pissed, and then I just stop, and then back to square one, and then go back, repeat, rinse, repeat. So
The
yeah,
cycle, man, the cycle.
yep, 100%.
So what motivated you to make like the change to get to the next level?
So as I'm 46 now, and I guess really after COVID, I just started really focusing a lot on my health. Um, just the energy levels were super low, and I just didn't want to. What motivated me, I guess, I would say, I just wanted. As you get older, you just realize your longevity is super important. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You can have a lot of goals, whether it could be financial, social, uh, or health wise, I guess. But you need to be able to be alive to see
Right.
them through. And I got a bucket list of shit to do, bro. So I kind of want to live as long as I can and feel good. So
You know what they say, like when if you have a health problem, then that's the most important problem. Like that takes priority. Like if you have financial problems, all that other stuff, you can work on it. But if you have a health problem, that takes priority, and you got to take care of that.
1000%.
So what would you say your biggest challenge was like during the journey?
Uh, the biggest challenge was overcoming the days where I really just, I mean, I hate the word motivation.
Hmm.
I feel like you can't. I was telling my brother this the other day. I don't go by motivation because motivation isn't consistent, and I don't care who you are, man. There's no way you can convince me anybody can be motivated to do something 365 days out of the year.
Exactly.
So for me, it was the most difficult challenge was being consistent and doing the same thing over and over again to get to my objective. And it's ironic because I learned throughout this process pretty much to automate everything. Uh, I say ironic because we're living in an age where AI pretty much automates everything. So I kind of followed that system where every day I have the same thing, I have the same meals, I track everything, I do my 10K steps. If it's a lifting, you hear that? Yeah, it's thunder in here. I do my 10K steps. If it's a lifting day, I'm lifting. Even if I don't feel like doing it, I just fucking get up and go, bro. You know, like you got to do it. So I didn't stick to motivation in that regard. I got to get it done. I'm doing it.
Struggles with getting through those moments because they're like, oh, motivation's gone. I guess it's over. I guess it's time to stop. Like that's usually what people struggle with.
100%. Yeah, I didn't go by motivation. I just didn't. I don't want to rely on it. It's
Mm-hmm.
just I'm gonna do it, and that's it, whether I like it or not. Well, funny enough, in the end, I actually now it's for me. It's like when I don't go to the gym, or if I don't stick to my systems, or I don't stick to my routine, I get pretty annoyed. You know, so I don't like to be out of that, out of my automated lifestyle. It may seem boring to some, but it's the only way to get the results.
I mean, but what you're saying is exactly what everybody does, anyways. It just they do it in the wrong direction. Like a smoker, if a smoker doesn't smoke at the same time every day, because I used to work with nurses, ironically, that smoke all the time. If they don't smoke at the same time every day, they're going to get pissed, irritated, right? They have those systems in place. Like if they don't eat their donut at in the break room at the same time, they're going to get pissed. And if people don't go through the drive-through in Chick-fil-A Friday after a week's worth of work, and get the ice cream and get the milkshake and go home and watch movies, they're going to be pissed. So it's like everyone's always doing the same thing. They're just doing it in the wrong direction.
Right.
And how long did it take before you started to see like the initial changes?
Okay, so when I got on board with you, I was already in the middle of the process, somewhat. So it's like I started about a year ago. Uh, Man, I was super cooked. It was pretty bad. I remember I was visiting my family in Dubai, and I was and anybody that knows anything about Dubai, it's like a takeout culture over there, man. So everyone's always ordering out. So I was eating out a lot. I was like 117 kilos. It was pretty bad. And then I came back home after that trip, and then I started it up again after yo-yoing. Initially, it didn't take very long. I just started cutting my calories down and just training every day, as opposed to doing the split you gave me now. But I was training not every day, but like five times a week, with 2 rest days. I saw that in the first month I was already starting to see changes, but then after we introduced like the caloric deficit and the 10K steps and the push pull leg split and just cleaning up my nutrition, it went pretty fast. I mean, I would say like what, couple of months, I was already starting to see my waist shrink. Took about 16 weeks until I actually started seeing my abs from that point on. So maybe half a year. It took half a year actually for me to a little over half a year. So yeah, there's no fast way to do this. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
lay that.
people want to hear that shit. People want to hear it the fast way,
Nah,
but yeah, this it's
there
it's
is no.
consistency.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, man. You have to be patient.
Gotta be consistent and patient, and of course, it depends on where you're starting to. If you're 15% trying to get to 12, then you might see results in like 12 weeks. You're gonna see your abs in like 10, 12 weeks, 8 weeks even. But if you're 25 and you're trying to get to
Yeah.
15,
So
it's gonna take longer. So yeah.
I was 40%. That was literally 1 year from today. I was high 30s easily. I didn't do a DEXA scan, so I can't really tell. But eyeballing it, I know I was like close to 40%. Around Christmas, I got to around 20, and then now I would say I haven't done an in-body or DEXA, but I can just tell, like from being able to see my abs, I'm under 15,
Yeah,
if
you can
not
tell
that.
with the shoulders too. You can tell with the shoulders, with the cuts and all that stuff. Yeah, for sure.
So from 40, so let's say from 40% or high 30s to 15, let's say it's been 11 months.
That's pretty fire.
But
That's
yeah,
pretty fire.
ain't no shortcut, boys.
So as far as like what are you most like proud of?
Oh man, a lot of things. My energy level, my mental clarity, my abs.
Oh
I
yeah, I
can
do
see.
remember. I remember because I always have that conversation like in the beginning because I remember you're like, man, if I could just see my abs like this again because this was you showed me an old picture and I'm like, bro, you're
Yeah,
gonna I was like, bro, we're gonna blow that shit out the water. That's in the past, bro. Like we're blowing that shit out the water and you're like, nah, man, I was younger. I was like, I don't care, bro. We live in the now,
yeah,
man. We gotta
yeah.
get
It
better than
was.
that.
So yeah, so that's one of the things that you helped me with that I was doing wrong. So that picture I showed you, um, I was doing, I was pretty lean. I can see like the top abs. Well, nothing like right now. But I was doing CrossFit in the morning, strength training in the evening, 5 days a week. So I was seriously overtraining.
Yeah,
And I mean, my nutrition was good back then too, but I wasn't tracking anything. I would just eyeball shit. So I didn't have like good systems in place, and I just thought doing more was better, and it was a fallacy, actually.
I'm the king of doing less, bro. That's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's funny because now I'm training. Honestly, I go 3, 4 times a week to the gym. That's it. People ask me. People like come to me like, "Oh, so well, you must spend like 2 hours," and then I'm like, "No, man, it's not even that."
exactly in and out.
Exactly. I go 3, 4 times depending on how it schedules. You know,
Facts.
and
So
it's really just.
So what most people want to hear, of course, is like how has your outside of the gym life improved, like your dating life, relationships, how people treat you, versus like when when you're a cook versus now.
And you're about to get me in trouble, bro.
I already listen. I already know, man.
It's night and day, man. It's night and
Yeah,
day. Yo, chicks that didn't even talk to me or look at me now are like blowing up in my DMs. It's nuts.
awesome, awesome. Yeah, man. Hey, I already seen some of them. I'm like, yo, this dude's only messing with straight tens, man. This dude's over here with straight tens, man.
Now I get to pick and choose.
Exactly. That's what people don't. That's what people don't understand. People don't understand that like
Yeah, yeah.
it's just so different. And, like the respect as well. Like how about the interactions in the gym? Like the respect you get in the gym.
Yeah, it's mostly positive. Funny enough, yesterday I got some steroid accusations again, but like in a lighthearted way.
Yeah.
Like one guy. See, the thing is, like a lot of those guys, uh, they come in, they do the same thing all year round, and they never change. They look the same. So the guy's like telling me, he's like, "But man, I just like it wasn't that long ago. I saw you, and you just all of a sudden just changed so quickly." I'm like, actually, I didn't. It wasn't quick. You just see me every day, but like, there's gonna be one week where you won't see me, and then you'll see me, and then you'll notice the change. But it hasn't been quick at all. And no,
Exactly.
I'm not taking anything. So
Awesome.
I
Awesome.
like to
Yeah.
think that I would not risk my health for short-term gratification.
Exactly. And that's the irony about it. It's like people who are in the health industry, they're doing roids, and it's like the worst thing for your health. It's literally like alcohol on steroids. Well, because it is steroids, but yeah, it's crazy that people actually do that
Yeah, I
stuff.
mean, if I was in my 20s, and maybe I would have considered it. But even then, when I was in my 20s, it wasn't even something I was thinking of. Even my 30s, even though I was surrounded by a lot of people that did it, you know, it just didn't appeal to me. I don't
Exactly.
know. it felt like cheating, man. You know, and I don't cheat. I don't cheat in anything.
It just feels it
So
feels wrong. You can feel it in your soul. Like you can feel
yeah,
in your soul when something feels off.
right.
All right,
So
man.
yeah,
So yeah, that's the interview, man. Shout out to my boy Mean. I will put his Instagram in the description for y'all to follow. Make sure y'all follow him. Stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe.